Political topics can be controversial, and many believe that they shouldn't be expressed in mainstream art. I've always known that art could be political, but because I didn't see it in mainstream art, I thought Black political artists were rare. The artists that were celebrated and recognized universally, I saw as being purely superficial. On the rare occasion that I did recognize an art piece as explicitly political, I would label the artist as eccentric or extreme. It seems that at times, politically charged art is frowned upon in a mainstream setting. The majority of mainstream songs are seen as not very deep in meaning and are just for entertainment. Many people, including myself, fail to realize that music is a place for individuals to voice their thoughts and opinions. It gives people the freedom to say what they want, but can feel like it sometimes confines statements to only personal ones. W.E.B. Du Bois says in Criteria of Negro Art, "Thus all art is propaganda and never must be." He talks about an artist's experiences and thoughts shining through their work as propaganda in order to get people to think about those topics. Lupe Fiasco, a popular rap artist, has had many songs on the radio, but each of his hit songs have been ones that aren't very politically charged. One of his songs, Around My Way, is very political and talks about how he feels there's no real freedom in America due to oppression. I was surprised that this song wasn't recognized because Lupe is such a well-known artist, but then I realized because the song was so political. Because his popular songs aren't seen as political, he isn't regarded as a political artist. Another big factor in some artists not being seen as political is because the lives of these artists are inherently political and involve social issues. Political views can be controversial, but should be expressed in mainstream music to push the envelope. If music doesn't have a personal political expression, then it doesn't open minds to different ways of thinking. Political music can turn people off because they think it's too much or music isn't supposed to be political. In the case of Ab-Soul and his song Terrorist Threats, he raps about being able to have mental freedom from external influences like racism, society, and the media. In this song, he wishes that he could see through all things in order to better himself. The way he delivers his lyrics are so calm and precise, explicitly making the heavily political subject matter for the forefront of the song. Ab-Soul is a rapper that's usually very political, and because of this, and his eccentricity, he isn't very well known. Du Bois states that we have, to be sure, a few recognized and successful Negro artists. He talks about how big Negro artists are rare when they talk about Negro issues. Lots of political rap artists aren't recognized because they aren't mainstream enough. But before this class, I didn't know politics in mainstream art was so frowned upon. Now I realize the controversial nature of politics leads to political artists not getting the recognition they deserve.